Welcome back, everyone. Are you ready to unlock the secrets hidden inside every book? I'll show you the hero's way to learn faster.
Hey there, welcome back to Audiobooks YT Library. Tell me honestly, how many times have you started a book but never finished it, or finished it only to forget everything a week later? Well, today I share a powerful storytelling method that will completely change the way you read any book. So you can feel the message, remember the lessons, and live what you read. Let's begin your story.
Phase 1, we set the stage. You are the hero, facing your villain. I'll be your mentor, and this book is your magic weapon.
There are three phases while you are reading a book. Phase 1. Before you're reading, setting the stage. Every case story has a hero, a villain, and a goal. Before you even open page 1, you need to cast your story. The hero is you. Ask yourself, what problem am I facing right now? What do I want to achieve? Let's say if you are reading a book about public speaking, the hero is someone who fears the stage but dreams of speaking with confidence. Now meet the villain. It's not a person, it's the problem standing in your way. Fear, self doubt, procrastination, bad habits. Now let's take the example. The villain might be glossophobia, the fear of speaking, or the habit of using filler words that kill your confidence. And now enter the mentor and the magic weapon. The author is your mentor, your Dumbledore, and the book itself is the magic weapon filled with tools and secrets to defeat your villain. You are not just reading a book, you are stepping into a quest. Just get ready.
It's time for Phase 2, Finding the Plot. This is where the real adventure begins.
Phase 2. While you read, finding the plot. This part is very interesting. Now the story begins. Every chapter is a new scene. When you finish a chapter, ask yourself, what happened in this scene? What lesson did my mentor give me? What new challenge appeared? Because remember, every story has a conflict. The conflict is between the new idea that book gives you and the old habit trying to pull you back. The book says, wake up at 5 a.m. to be productive. The villain whispers, but your bed is warm, and that right there is your battle scene. The stakes, what happens if the hero doesn't change? What's cost of inaction? That's what keeps the story alive. Then come the plot twist, those aha moments that change you see the world. Let's say I thought success meant working harder, but the real villain was burnout and the magic weapon is working smarter. When that happens, and write it down like a story, the hero was on the wrong path and then they discovered the truth. Finally, ask yourself, what does this make me feel? Hopeful, inspired, and challenged because knowledge stay longer when your heart feels what your mind learns.
Is the breakthrough moment, the aha. We take the moral of the story and turn it into your elevator pitch. You become the hero.
Now, the phase 3. After you read telling the new story, the story is not over until it's told. Now you become the storyteller. First, find the moral of the story. Summarize the entire book in 2 or 3 lines. For example, true confidence doesn't come from the being perfect, but from having the courage to be imperfect. Then create your elevator speech, which is 20 to 30 second speech in which you cover the whole intro of your book and its main points. If a friend asks, what's that book about? Don't list facts, tell them the story. Bo- Boring way, it's about 7 habits like being proactive. Now, better way. It's about how most people live as victims. But this book teaches you how to become the hero of your own life. And finally, show the transformation, the before and after. Before, the hero was confused, powerful, lost. The hero is you. Then he met the mentor, learned the tools. After, he became wiser, stronger, and transformed. When you can tell the story of book, you don't just understand it, you
That
own it.
brings us to the final lessons. You are the hero of your new story, so be brave enough to be imperfect and own your wisdom.
So, the next time you pick up a book, don't just read it, live it. Step into the story as the hero, face your villain, learn from your mentor, and return transformed. Because every book is not just a paper and ink, it's a journey waiting for you to begin. Thank you so much for listening. If this storytelling method inspired you, make sure to connect with us for more content that help you grow smarter and live better. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep writing your own stories. See you soon.
Keep reading, keep learning, keep writing your own story. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.